Wrestle Addict Radio HQ, representing kings of the rings to the fullest. King Ricky made the hot tag to Willie T, and out of nowhere like Randy is the Queen Bee. Kayfabe brother, 400 plus in the bag like money in the bank brother. See when they pod, it's the opposite of common. Look at the comments, crowned in a certified top 10. You heard? Kings of the Rings pod. Throw up a too sweet when you see the squad. Like a chop in a, I know you feel it. Kings of the Rings are the illest. Kings of the Rings are the illest. Kings of the Rings are the illest.
All right, so real quick, I just checked my phone, and Sir Charles had the audacity to text me and go, "Call your barber, you look like you're in witness protection."
Oh, Jesus. No, you don't. You look fine.
Yeah, I look for, it's because I combed it, to be completely honest with you. And Sir Charles already knows, we talked about this earlier, about how I am in my playoff season, how it is audit season for me. So, take that, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 438. We are live right now. Good comb over, Will. We are live
right
now.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I keep this comb here, because this looks this one, I'm not cutting my hair. This looks fucking great.
We are live right now on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter at KOTR_podcast, and on Wrestle Addict Radio.
Damn.
All one word. No kayfabe tonight. Kay is busy studying for their future job, and we wish them the best of luck in the job that they are clearly going to get. So we are thinking about you, kayfabe. We've got a lot to go over tonight. We've got a lot of things to discuss because we are literally in a WrestleMania blitzkrieg. It's literally a Mania Blitz show title, by the way, with everything that is going on. But before we go to that, Will Terrashock finally moved into your new place. Couldn't even tell. It looks like your old place. How are you doing?
Yeah, it's the same background. The camera angle is the exact same. Actually, I moved the webcam over a little bit, but goddamn, look at the gray hairs on this. Look how good this is.
Yeah, that's pretty intense, honestly.
Oh yeah, see? I don't need to do anything. It just does that, probably because of the headband. But no, I'm good, man. I'm hanging in there. The moves sucked. The movers did great. Don't get me wrong. They were in and out of here, the whole thing, both places, plus the driving in like 4 hours. So it was amazing. All the boxes are unpacked. I got my whole office set up here. Like, I'm very happy with how this place turned out. Very expensive. Didn't like that. But
yeah,
hey,
no one does.
I'm in the burbs, baby, where I belong. So working things out. It's getting to summer. It's gonna get hot fast. So all good.
Thank God for AC, right?
I'm gonna need a second one, honestly.
Yeah. So, like I said, we have a lot to go through, and I understand you stand by what you said, Charles, and I still say what I say. You knew about this, so don't try to chastise me.
Hey, Charles, you're wrong.
Yeah, you're totally wrong. It's kind of growing on me, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm still going to. It's going to get cut by like May.
I mean, it's literally growing on you.
For real it is. But yeah, no, it'll definitely be cut soon. But we do have a lot of things to go over. One of the things that we're going to kind of gloss over right now really quickly, however, is the fact that NXT has their biggest show of the year, Stand and Deliver, this Saturday.
Oh, shit. We're predicting this, aren't we?
All right, so here's what we're going to do. All right, so Stand and Deliver in St. Louis, Saturday, April 4th, for the first time ever.
Ouch. They're going to YouTube.
And from this day forward, all NXT PLEs will be streaming live on YouTube. They did not move over to Netflix. The Peacock contract is up. It is only going to be on Netflix internationally, but for us in the United States, it is going to be streaming live on YouTube, which means watch parties, everybody, on Discord.
Facts, dude. Everyone has YouTube.
Exactly. Everybody has YouTube. Again, this was moved a couple of weeks off of the Mania weekend, which I kind of think is a good thing, to be honest with you. But as of right now, as of this show recording at the moment, NXT is about to go live in about a half hour from the theater at Madison Square Garden. And as of right now, Stand and Deliver only has 2 matches booked. Okay. Ooh. Hence why we're not going to do anything on the show right now, because it's kind of a waste without even a full. If it was 3 matches, I'd be like, all right, let's discuss some things. Yeah. But it's only 2. It is the NXT Championship. It's in a fatal 4-way. Joe Hendry, Ricky Saints, Ethan Page. I forgot who the 4th competitor is. Tony D. Tony D'Angelo. And then the NXT Men's North American Championship, Miles Bourne, the reigning NXT North American Champion. You might know him better as Mr. Stephanie Vicaire. Versus,
Lucky.
Yeah.
You see what she was wearing on Monday?
We'll get to it. He is also partially deaf too, so like it's guys winning all over the place. Versus a returning, which might be the best consistent storyline in all of WWE, a returning depressed Johnny Gargano.
Amazing.
Candice literally brought him in to NXT, be like, this will cheer him up, and he like literally like planked his way into becoming a number one contender.
Good for him.
So those are the two matches thus far. It's going to be at the Factory. I've done the Factory before. It's in St. Louis. It's a smaller venue. I'm interested to see what they do with this because it's not on Mania week, so like it kind of loses like, oh, it's a Mania week thing.
Yeah, it's also on YouTube.
It's very interesting that they didn't move it to anywhere else.
You know why? Because no one wanted it.
Not even a CW?
That's what that tells me. Nobody wanted it. That's bad. That's we're talking about the re-up where Netflix can do an extra 5 years.
Mm-hmm. Well, it is on Netflix, just not for us.
Yeah, internationally.
Yeah.
But
think about, here, put it this way. Think about what YouTube did for AAA.
Yeah, but NXT is not AAA though. Like NXT is something that previously had a deal with a streaming service. Granted, it was bundled in with everything else.
Yeah.
But this is a step down for NXT. YouTube was a step up for AAA.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference.
It could be more exposure. We're going to see what's going to happen with the NXT Vault too as well. So we'll see. Also, Charles says he's surprised you don't get your haircuts from the lemon tree.
I don't know what that means.
It's okay. I know what it means, and that's all that matters. But yeah, I'm interested to see what they do with this, with NXT, whatever happens with them. I know we do good for CW. YouTube could bring it to a broader audience. It's interesting. I'm surprised it's on YouTube as well. But what are you going to do when the Peacock deal is done? There's also going to be a thing of like TKO just mismanaging their rights deals, where they were just like, "Oh crap, we have to move NXT somewhere, we don't know where to move them."
They got too many, dude. They're. This is true with all streaming rights deals, like the NFL, the NBA, MLB, WWE. It's all where the fuck is all the content?
It's all over the place. Yeah.
Where can I watch this? And why is it in 8 different locations? I have to pay for all of them.
Yeah.
Like it really is like a problem across the board. At least UFC, everything's on Paramount. Okay, great. They got that. They got that shit in order. But this is a problem because your audience doesn't know where to go.
Yeah.
They don't know how much it costs.
At least for the NBA, they kind of did schedule it in a creative way when they came out with these new rights deals where it's like on Monday you go here, on Tuesdays you go here, on Wednesdays you go here.
Yeah.
Where they set up where like you could legitimately, if you have all the streaming packages and cable, you can watch the NBA every day of the week.
You can map it out, but you got to have everything, and no one's going to do that.
Yeah, I technically might have everything. Charles brings up a good point. It is likely NXT and AAA will be a package deal for wherever they land.
I can't see a streaming service taking AAA.
I think I do believe a long-term deal is everything goes on Netflix.
I hope so. I mean, what about the Raw library? Because those rights are now up in the air. It's unlocked and everything should be able to be on Netflix.
I know the PLEs.
PLEs are there.
It's everything before ESPN.
Yes.
Everything before ESPN is there.
I'm saying like the Raw, like Monday Night Raw, like from 2003, isn't there.
Yeah, I don't know why.
The Raw Vault isn't built out. I don't know why.
That could be on purpose.
But it's not anywhere. Where is it? Why? Because this was when all the deals up. But also because like Hulu's still a thing, and they were supposed to switch over to Fubo. That's a Disney Fubo. That's a Disney
thing.
That's the Disney thing. It's completely separate, but like that was all supposed to happen in March, and Hulu's still a thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the hell is going on with anything. I'm so confused.
It's very confusing times. I feel like if all else fails, usually go to YouTube for any of like your classic WWE content because they do have the vaults and WCW stuff is there.
Yeah, WCW stuff is slowly being uploaded.
They're very selective on when they upload stuff, is what I've noticed too.
It's also they upload a lot of matches. and
Yes.
it's a lot of matches, and it's a lot of like compilations they do for live streams. It's like a TV channel. Which
There's
is
a
like,
running
dude,
stream right now, best of WrestleMania matches.
yeah, it's like, dude, just give me the events, just give me the Raws, give me the Nitros, give me the ECWs, throw it all on YouTube. I'm gonna watch it. Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah. It'll be perfectly fine, but we'll see what happens to NXT Stand and Deliver. We are going to look at that off air when the card actually gets filled out, and we'll report back to you. Just for your sake, Will. I don't know if you watched last couple weeks ago our show, but you remain in first place barely by 1 point. I am in second. K is in third.
K, what a fall from grace.
It's
Where you
still
belong.
early.
I'm sorry, that was mean. I take that back.
It's still early. But yes, Stand and Deliver on YouTube this Saturday.
Hey, Ricky, we're in Q2 now. Q2 starts in 4 hours.
Yeah, and I still have to pay rent. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So no longer on Peacock, NXT Stand and Deliver. It will be on YouTube, but what is going to remain on Peacock, we'll talk about in like 2 seconds. I know we'll talk about right now. What's going to remain on Peacock, or did it not put it here? We'll talk about it right here.
Saturday night's main event?
Saturday night's main event is going.
Hey, who cares?
There we go.
There
Saturday night's main event. Yeah, whatever. Saturday night's main event is coming to New York City, July 18th, Saturday. Ironically, and definitely not on purpose, the same weekend as Fanatics Fest in New York City, where a bunch of WWE talent is already going to be there.
Oh, I wonder how they got lucky with that.
yeah. What a coincidence, right? So yes, this is the only thing that remains on Peacock, WWE related, is the Saturday Night Main Event streams.
That sucks.
So this is also smack dab in the middle before this is a SummerSlam like warm up show, is what this is.
Yeah, SmackDown needs to go somewhere too, because I've been missing all of Randy Orton's greatness. I've only been seeing the raw highlights of SmackDown.
Those are on YouTube. The highlights are good too.
Yeah, I know they're on YouTube, but
yeah,
I'd rather watch
Saturday Night's Main Event. They announced it via Danhausen.
Yeah, amazing. Man, he's over, dude. He's very over.
It's very crazy that he's ridiculously over, but it's Danhausen. I love Danhausen's photo shoot around New York City. Did you see it?
I did not.
So he's in. I think I put it in our Discord. He's in full Danhausen like face paint. He's got an I Love New York shirt, an I Love New York hat, and he's taking photo shoots around Times Square. There's a picture of him looking at getting a dirty water dog.
Oh, was it probably on Tip the Crown then?
Yeah. It's definitely.
Oh, there it is. Oh my God, that's a real photo.
Yes.
That is very scary.
It's so good. It is so good. Oh man.
Is it bad? I know exactly where that picture's taken.
I know exactly where it's at too. Yeah. But yeah, Saturday Night's Main Event is going to be in New York City. It's going to be interesting. It might be an actual affordable show to do, to be honest with you.
Wait, MSG?
Yeah, Saturday Night's Main Event. It's not going to be like Raw prices or SmackDown prices or.
Yeah, but it's going to be MSG prices.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. It's also for Nationals NYC. They might cut you a deal. Who knows?
True.
What is going to happen?
Yeah, they could.
I might want to go back to Fanatics Fest. I know I missed it last year. I'm thinking about going back this year.
I think it's, if the price is right, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah,
it was
at least for a day.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very luckily I'm in a place where it's very 7-minute walk to the train station.
Perfect.
And the train goes right to Penn.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Anyway, more WrestleMania news we got going on, as I kind of messed up the order, but it is what it is. We have a bunch of new Hall of Fame inductees since the last time
we had 2 dead guys.
Yeah, 2 Legacy Award people. Psycho Sid, who probably should have been in when he was freaking alive.
No kidding. And they took his Psycho away.
Yeah, just Sid, because he was Sid Vicious. He was Sid Justice.
Sid Justice, Psycho Sid. You know why? No, you know what? You know where he actually was just Sid? Sid and Sid only?
Well, it's WCW, right?
ECW.
Oh,
he was Sid Justice in WCW. He was just Sid for a few months in 1999 in ECW. I'm glad he's finally getting recognized by his peers.
Yeah. You also have Bad News Brown, a pioneer of African Americans in wrestling, especially in WWE. He was a very, very popular for his time, Bad News Brown. Demolition, because I guess they finally settled the lawsuit with WWE. It's the reason they lost the tag team title reign. So Demolition is getting in. And the only reason I might stay up past midnight to watch the Hall of Fame, Dennis freaking Rodman getting into the WWE Hall of Fame.
I hope Madonna inducts him.
Madonna's never going to. God,
it's got to be Bischoff because Hogan's not here anymore.
Yeah, it's got to be Bischoff. It has got to be Bischoff. Dennis, as most people know, Dennis famously skipped practice in the NBA finals to go be on WCW Monday Nitro, giving Phil Jackson a fin. I don't know how Jordan didn't wring his neck.
Well, he did. Oh, Jordan was just like, man, I'm so focused on the game. Fuck Dennis right now.
Oh no, he knew he needed Dennis.
I know, but he's like, I don't have to focus to. Was that what part of 3P was it? First, second, or third ring?
Oh, because
that was 97. That was 97.
97. So this is the second one.
Second one? Okay.
Second part of a three-peat, which means they were going up against, if this was 97 or 96. If it's 96, he's going up against the Supersonics.
It was not 96. It was 97.
97, which is funny because he's going up against the Utah Jazz. And Karl Malone.
Karl Malone.
It's also in the build.
And Karl Malone was 98.
No, both they played the Utah Jazz twice.
I'm saying Karl Malone was in WCW in 98.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think. Fretz control check me on that, but I'm 95% sure Malone was in 98.
Mance, because I know this is Mance's like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Malone was in 98 for WCW.
Yeah. So Dennis has always been.
Because he had the feud with Rodman.
Yeah. So, which, I mean, it is perfect time because they were playing against each other in the NBA Finals. So for them to have that on-screen feud was good as well. But yeah, so
the 98.
So it is still the
immediately
Jazz.
Following the Utah Jazz's NBA Finals loss to Chicago Bulls.
Yeah. So when you put together this entire Hall of Fame class, you have Stephanie McMahon, AJ Styles, Demolition, Bad News Brown, Sid, Dennis Rodman, and recently, as of a couple of hours ago, we also have the Hall of Fame legacy moment or whatever. Which is weird. It ended up as the second one because the first one was obviously like, was it Austin? What was the legacy match last year?
Oh, him versus Brett.
Austin Brett.
Yeah, they put the match in the. They're running out of ideas.
Well, the second match that's going to be in the Hall of Fame, which should have been the first match in the Hall of Fame, is Hogan Andre from WrestleMania 3. That was just announced today.
Yeah, especially when Hogan was still alive.
Which it could have put it in.
There's no one left to accept this award. You can't even bring Vince back.
No. Is the ref still alive?
I
don't know who's the ref's on record.
I doubt it. Let's see.
You can't bring back Fink.
He's dead too.
Yeah, you can't bring back Fink. So it's interesting. Yeah, who's the ref on record for that?
Slams Andre referee.
Because I have no clue who that referee is. At all.
Joey Morella, Gorilla Monsoon's son.
He might still be around.
No, he's also dead.
Damn. Never mind.
I think. Let me check this. Yeah, he died in 94.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Never mind.
Yeah, he was young.
So,
he was very young.
So who's going to speak?
He was only 31.
This is going to be a video package.
Yep.
This is going to be a video package at this point. So the Hall of Fame
Gorilla lasted to 99. That's outliving a kid.
The Hall of Fame seems set now.
It's a good class.
It's a very good class.
It's a lot of guys who go, oh yeah, it's about time. And then, okay, Dennis Rodman, sure.
And then, Dennis is here. All right, cool.
Yeah, why not?
Hey, Dennis. How you doing?
They've had stupider celebrities.
They have. But Dennis makes sense. He is a WCW legend, technically.
Yeah, Dennis had a legitimate impact on the business.
Yeah. He should, ironically, he probably doesn't license it, but he should. He should be a DLC character in a
in
2K
the game.
Yeah.
God,
I would
that
play
was
as Dennis
so-
all the time.
God, imagine like a Dennis Rodman versus Snoop Dogg match.
Yes.
They're just because like they're the same build, just different skin.
Exactly.
Just tall, lanky dudes who would be really good at super kicks
It'd be so good.
and clotheslines.
It'd be so
What
much
would Dennis
fun.
Rodman's finisher be?
I don't know.
The Mist.
I was gonna if Snoop Dogg's finisher would be like the Mist, but it's like a cloud of weed smoke.
No, Rodman's is purple mist. You're like, I don't know what the fuck is in that man's body, but I am gonna die.
Dennis would have been a great DLC at some point in the 2K franchise. That would have been great. But yeah, Hall of Fame is going to be stacked. I'm probably not staying up past midnight to watch this.
0% chance.
Yeah, because it's the West Coast, and the West Coast does things weird because they're 3 hours behind. Be it as the man. Moving on to other WrestleMania news, and if this doesn't scream, we're having a hard time selling tickets. John Cena's back out of retirement to host WrestleMania. Out of the blue.
All right. Does he come out t-shirt and jean shorts?
He said
In the hat. That's what I mean. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking.
He said as soon as he retires, the jean shorts are gone.
Does he wear a suit?
Yes. Listen, you only see John Cena in one of two outfits in his entire career. He's either jean shorts John or he's suits John. Like I watched Total Divas season 1. Man's always wearing suits. I watched the Bella spinoff one. He's always in suits.
God, I hope. God, because his music's got to hit, right? He's got to do the run. Like, does he? How much of John Cena are we getting?
I don't know.
And like, is it too soon? I think it's too soon.
It's very too soon. That's why this screams desperation for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
This screams desperation. You know, it's like we didn't get to properly mourn him not being around.
I mean, to be fair, like what he said, by 2 weeks later, I'm going to be forgotten. And yeah, he was right.
Yeah, as he should.
The business goes on. We moved right on the Royal Rumble.
Cena coming out in a Nike Tech Fits.
Oh my God.
Here's what I need to happen. So host the WrestleMania.
Word life, John Cena.
Maybe. Well, host the WrestleMania in years past. They don't really do much. They're there for a couple of segments. They don't really like.
Yeah, they say welcome to WrestleMania, and they announce the attendance total.
They do a couple.
They're not doing that this year. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, right. You know, they do a bunch of different little spoofs backstage, all this other random stuff. What the only thing I ask of a John Cena hosting WrestleMania is John Cena needs to have a backstage segment with Danhausen. It's all we need.
Yeah. I hope he goes, your movies are cursed. And John's like, too late. My movies have been cursed, bud.
You know, I don't know how this is going to go. Like, Cena's just going to kind of show up. I mean, even The Rock hosted Mania once, and that kind of was okay.
Yeah, that was made to set up the next year's WrestleMania with John Cena. Yeah, this isn't, I don't like this. This is not good.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, like this Mania, in my opinion, is coming together poorly. Overall.
But there's a lot I'm looking forward to, though.
Yeah.
There's a lot I'm looking forward to. When it hits, it hits. And otherwise, it's like, well, Mania's coming.
Exactly. So we'll definitely see what happens with that. But moving on to Raw at MSG. And again, nothing screams, holy crap, we've got to do something than bringing Stephanie McMahon to do her first character on-screen segment in like years.
Yeah.
To kick off a show with Cody Rhodes, it looks like he's about to steal all of your family's farmland.
Yeah, just for Cody to get booed. Thank you. Boo!
Oh, because New York wrestling fans are ridiculous.
Yeah, I know, but no, he should have just left it with suck it.
I don't think the story that they're weaving. All right, here's the thing.
No, because they like Stephanie's whole message was you need to be edgy. And how does he leave it? Thank you. There's nothing edgy but a thank you
Well,
to
it
someone
wasn't
who
about
told you to fuck
even
off.
being edgy. She was like, you and your current iteration cannot beat Randy.
Yeah, you're not ready.
You're not ready to beat Randy. And to be honest with you, I know we're getting like 09 Randy, which is what Cody wanted, by the way.
Yeah.
He wanted Randy to hear the voices, but I think Stephanie, even though man disagrees with me, I think Stephanie brought this feud together in the best way possible. What this feud was missing was lore, was some sort of lore, you know. And Stephanie's like,
and that 09 run to Mania, where it was peak.
Yeah,
was peak heel Orton in 2009 because he RKO'd Stephanie, punted Stephanie, kissed, like licked her cheek.
Yeah.
All while Triple H was handcuffed to the rope.
Yeah. Yeah, and she's an authority figure who has the history. Is like, listen, I was there when and I think the best line she said, Randy's not just listening to the voices.
He's controlling them.
He's controlling them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a beautiful line.
Yeah.
There you go. Like he's like, it's like Skynet's become self-aware.
Yeah.
You know, and I love how they put it together. Now it makes me wonder, is Stephanie a double agent? Like, is she the one who's actually talking to Randy?
Oh, that's who he's talking to on the phone?
Yeah. Is Stephanie being a double agent here, or is it somebody else?
That would be very
Stephanie fits the criteria. There's more than one Royal Wrestling family, and she's right there.
Yeah, there's McMahons, there's Rhodeses, there's Ortons, there's Funks. Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
There's DiBiase's.
Well, now that he's acquitted of all his charges. I'm talking about Ted. I'm not talking about his father.
Yeah, Junior.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I don't know who Randy's talking to. I have no idea. I think Ted Jr. would be a mistake.
Yeah, Ted Jr. would be a huge mistake. No one's going to care if it's Ted Jr.
Stephanie would be cool.
Because listen, she turned up the heel heat a little bit at the like.
She still got the slap.
She still got the slap. Yeah.
She still got the slap.
Still got the slap. She got a huge pop when her music hit.
Yeah.
You know, I would love it to be Shane.
Oh, Shane would be great.
Like Stephanie's giving the warning, but Shane's the actual asshole here. Like Shane's the guy that's saying all the stuff and doing all the things. I don't know. Like I love this whole. So now we have like, there's somebody talking to Randy that's helping him out, and you're not ready for this. So either Stephanie knows who it is, or she's just being like polite and being like, listen, you've got to step it up.
It'd be really cool if it was Vince.
It's not going to be Vince.
I know, but Vince would be perfect.
If it was Vince, even though it's not going to be, he's got to pull out, it was me, Austin. It was me all along.
It was me, Cody.
It was me all along.
Yeah, who's like a good heel from Cody's past that it could be?
Tony Khan.
Oh, God.
Could you imagine?
Oh, my God.
Tony Khan would be hysterical.
It would be really funny if there was just nobody. Randy's just talking literally to his voices. That's how he talks to his voices on his cell phone.
Just leaves himself recordings.
Or just like, for the last time, sir, this is a pizza establishment. Stop calling us.
He's talking to the anonymous Raw GM.
Yeah, he's talking to Hornswoggle.
That'd be great. I don't know who it is. It's. I like where this is going though.
Well, the WrestleMania build is doing, in general, it's doing something that it hasn't really done before, which is, I don't care so much for the match. I care more about the finish.
Yes.
Roman Punk, what's the finish? It's going to be bonkers.
Yeah.
Cody Orton,
what's the finish?
What's the payoff? Like the match is, we know in both instances the match is going to be good. Ober Brock, what's the finish? And that is, it should be a main event, honestly. It probably should be night one. It probably should be night one main event, if I'm being honest.
All right, so I figured this out. So WWE has been pissing me off because all of their graphics for WrestleMania are always varied.
Yeah.
But I was looking at them today. But I think the trick is they're varying night one and night two. So
with the different graphics?
One graphic you'll see will be night one graphic you'll see will be night two.
Yeah, because they haven't announced what's what yet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
but I think they're giving it away in what graphics they're using.
Or they don't know. They haven't, Road Dogg left. He was supposed to put in places.
No one knows how to put anything together. That's why we do what we do.
I do think it was funny. Cody's like, yeah, we're in MSG. Of course WWE Champion's going to show up. What do you mean? Of course I'm here.
That's one way to quell the, oh my God, there's no brand split. But like I was talking to Charles about this last night. I was like, there is a brand split. There are just certain places and times where you don't play by those brand split rules. MSG is one of those places.
Yeah, MSG. When he had a point, he's like, yeah, this is a place where WWE Championship was established. I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like I'm going to be here. Like, are you out of your mind? You know? I mean, they brought a lot of people in to do freaking to do a lot of charity work. There's a lot of Make-A-Wish stuff that they did this past week. They're on a lot of radio and TV as well while they were in New York.
Oh, of course, yeah, the press.
So a lot of PR work by all superstars involved. So a lot of PR work for everybody. But yeah, no, I like this. I like Stephanie being involved. I don't think she comes back. I think she is like, hey, this is a warning.
Yeah.
Either heated or not. You know, and I definitely enjoy that for that story. But this is clearly night one's main event. And the main event of main events, Punk and Roman just every week beating the shit out of each other.
It really does get better and better.
Like I like the story of Roman. He tells Roman, "I'm going to bury you next to your father." Roman's like, "You're old." Punk's like, "I'm not old."
Old. How he said old? It's just like you're old. It's like it's like in Big Daddy.
Yeah,
he's just his loose skin and old balls. Or like he's defending his grandmother's house in Billy Madison. You can't take her out; she's too old. Look at her; she's old.
Yeah, and just the beatdown segment. I feel bad for Adam Pearce was getting thrown around all of this episode.
Yeah, so was that security guard that Femi threw. My word, that poor guy earned his minimum wage.
I really hope they get paid at least $500 for the night.
Probably a little more. Yeah.
Hopefully, I would hope a little more to get manhandled by actual pro wrestlers.
Yeah, $1,000 in catering.
That'd work for me. I'd be sold.
I'd do it.
Sold in a heartbeat. But yeah, no, this segment was kind of wild. Roman looked weak, so they're doing a good job of back and forth. The back and forth, definitely. Yeah.
You
know, this one was like no words were said. They just kind of went after each other.
Well, because what else is there left to say?
There's nothing left to say.
You're an MSG and there's 7 minutes left in the show.
I mean, they did a lot of these break them up or brawl segments, but I wish this one would this needed to be on like the Ronda, Charlotte, Becky level of just chaotic.
Yeah.
In MSG, that like you have to get police involved, you have to separate them, you know.
Well, you did the police last week with Seth.
Yeah, but this warranted total chaos.
Read your email, Ricky. Okay, I sent it a description of why it was the better call.
You know, this was definitely good. But like I miss the NYPD integration.
Yeah, I love Jeff Ross behind Jamie Noble just living it up.
Oh yeah, there's Jeff Ross.
Petey Williams took a hell of a spear.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, good thing he's trained. But poor Petey Williams.
You know, Triple H came back and was like, hell of a bump there, kid.
Yeah, still got it. Still got it, kid. He told Petey Williams, that's why we do what we do.
You just brought in a new era. To WWE. The agent's taking bumps. It's a new era. Let's do a point.
I love how Triple H has just become the butt of everybody's creative jokes.
Sometimes he deserves it. Sometimes he doesn't. I'm getting more bullish on Triple H, but he deserves his bear market.
I do love the sign that happened a couple of weeks ago. I think it was like maybe 2 or so weeks ago, where somebody on hard cam put up a sign that says, I know what this segment needs, another masked man.
Another masked man. That's funny.
Oh, so good. And also the Ruthless Depression sign.
Ruthless Depression.
Someone put that up one week. I was like, that's amazing.
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. But yeah, Punk and Roman, I don't know where this is going to go. That's great. But like you said, what is the finish?
LOL, Roman wins, but how?
Who knows, even if Roman wants to win at this point? Or does Punk... Because like for this is Punk's proper main event. He got the main event last year.
No, this is the proper.
This is the proper main. Yeah.
This is the one he's going to tell his kids about.
Exactly. So,
or his new dog.
He's never going to get a new dog. He's still wants Larry. But yeah, we'll definitely see what happens with that. Moving on to Jesus Christ, this is going to be ridiculous.
They're making the best of a bad situation.
Yeah, because the Gunther and Seth are now set for Mania, even though it's not technically announced. It's pretty much announced. This is like something out of your girlfriend's smut book. This picture right here, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, the one thing, it's like Gunther just needs to be doing this.
Yeah,
maybe a little bit better.
Yeah, it's this very heated rivalry kind of esque type thing. And so I like it, but it also screams, damn, we ran out of time and ideas, and we are just throwing this together.
It's not their fault.
It's not. This is
the injury bug.
Yeah,
you had Bronson getting hurt.
Ray is not ready to go.
The other guy getting hurt, and Gunther's side, you had Ray getting hurt. And there is saying that Bronson Reed. Oh, sorry, not Bronson Reed? The other guy, Braun Breaker. Braun and Bronson. They're saying Braun Breaker could be back pretty soon, which I don't believe, but that was a rumor.
Gunther's in this angle. He's not ready to go for Mania.
Right. No, but I'm saying even if he was, like, say Braun Breaker was ready, but Rey Mysterio wasn't. Do you put Braun Breaker in and keep Gunther off Mania, or do you keep Braun Breaker off and put Gunther on? I think this is the right move. Based on the cards they are dealt. This is the best hand you have because, hey, man, sometimes the dealer gives you a shitty hand.
And I would rather go with 2 seasoned professionals than a guy who's never really had a Mania spot like this.
Because at least you can say, hey, man, the match was awesome.
Yes. I mean, there is potentially room for Braun Breaker. And I fantasize about this.
Finish.
Well, no, not even that. Even better. And this is for my personal to pop myself. If Tom Brady does sign the deal to make a WrestleMania appearance, what better way than to shut him up than to have an actual former NFL player
never
spear the crap out of him?
Tom Brady's ego is so fragile.
He'd immediately get up and be like, throw a flag, ref.
He didn't like getting hits in the NFL, right? He's not going to take one in the WWE. You know who would do it? Gronk would do it.
Oh, yeah, Gronk's out of his mind.
Yeah. Gronk would be like, how about I spew at the same time we collide heads? That'd be a great spot, right, guys?
Yeah, then we're going to go to my after party and maybe have a great time, guys.
I can't be much dumber, right? Yeah, no, Tom Brady, never. He's not going to show up. Although he is part owner of the Raiders. So
he is minority owner of the Raiders, correct?
He'll be there, not on camera, publicly.
There's been rumblings that they are in negotiations for him to make a more public appearance.
It would be him and John Cena shake hands in the ring. They're both new. They're both Massachusetts guys.
People, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're gonna shit on all of WWE,
which he has been saying,
which he has been doing a lot,
yeah,
you either have him take a bump, which he's never gonna do. Or you have Mr. WWE say, guys, it's okay. He's cool.
Yeah.
I don't think John Cena gives a shit, to be honest.
Yeah, no, but back to Gunther and stuff. I do have his other thing. The way this segment played out, Seth's medically cleared. He takes out Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman has been taking bumps like no one's business.
It's so great.
It's so good. Is there a possibility where he doesn't need it, but it's just a great lineage to keep going? Does Gunther become the next Paul Heyman guy? The segment set itself up to make it look like that.
I think it depends on the timeline for Breaker and Reed.
Mm-hmm. Here's also the thing that could play in that I saw from Triple H guy. He made a good point on his post-Raw Triple H creative meeting TikTok. Was that after Mania, we're going to get to Open and Brock. Paul sees that Brock doesn't have it anymore.
And he goes to Gunther.
Which leads to Gunther retiring Brock. At SummerSlam.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
But okay, he's got the Oracle, he's got the Wise Man, he's got the Advocate. What is he to Gunther?
The direct? I don't know.
The Kremlin? No, that's Russian. God, imagine if he was like, I'm his Führer.
Oh, God. No.
The whole thing is he's supposed to be German or Belgium, whatever.
Austrian.
I don't know what they're.
It's close.
I don't know. Prime Minister? I don't know what they would call him.
I don't know what you'd call. He might just be Paul.
I'm his Paul.
Yeah.
I'm his pallbearer.
Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. But I like the idea of Paul turning on Brock, somebody he's never really turned on.
I think he turned on him. This one with Big Show?
Maybe.
Way back when? Like 2002?
Maybe. I don't know.
Through the internet.
But I love the fact
Paul Heyman ever turned on Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, I don't think that's ever happened.
Yeah, 2002 Survivor Series. Big Show. Yep.
Oh yeah. The other failed Heyman guy.
I knew something I didn't even watch.
So yeah, there's not a build to this, but you have two professionals, and I feel like Seth and Gunther can wrap this up really quickly.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's not what any of us wanted, but it is. I will defend WWE making this right call.
I will say this is probably the match that we didn't know we needed after it happens. Like I can see that being one of these matches where like we didn't know we needed this match, and now we have this match.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, it works. Moving on to a McMahon in every segment. I was very concerned when Brock came out in wrestling gear.
I was ready.
I was very concerned when Oba came out in wrestling. I was like, "Oh, we're gonna fight," and then nothing. And Triple H was like, "Don't ruin my show stealer." Which makes sense, and unfortunately, the security guards had to suffer a lot of it.
Brock goes, Paul, I'm not actually going to hit him. It's fake.
I'm sure. So you weren't around when we first talked about this, as you were in the process of moving.
Yeah.
But I want to give you the chance to talk about that. The first couple moments with Oba and Brock when Oba power bombed Brock like he was nothing.
Yeah, Michael Cole said it. Holy shit. And then Brock said, I'm going to get you, boy. Did we talk about Brock calling him boy?
I didn't even notice him say boy.
It was off camera. It was like when he was backing away, he's like, I'm going to get you, boy. And it was on a little tizzy, which I understand, but it's like.
I didn't notice anything. Like, I know that.
It was just very, very slight. If you didn't know where it's coming, you wouldn't have heard it.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, what else do you need? Sold.
Yeah.
Oba is so over. The crowd knows what noises. Like, somehow the crowd knows 50-50 to Oba. Who? Like, somehow the crowd's like, all right, you guys do this, you guys do that, and everyone just knows. Like, the dude is over the moon with one power bomb. Over.
And the thing about it is I think people did find the audio, and Brock did tell him, foot on my chest. And point at the sign.
Did not know that.
If you
Brock said that in the moment.
So when Brock kind of keels up a couple of times, he's trying to communicate with him.
Foot on my chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's where the tear came from.
Mm-hmm. Like Brock wants this to work. You can tell by how he's selling this whole thing.
Oh, Brock is we've been talking about this for months. Brock is so excited to work with Oba Femi.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I know Brock gets a reputation, but Brock is a businessman. He understands he's on his way out. When I saw when that camera zoomed in on Brock's face, I was like, "Oh, you're old."
Yeah.
It was the first time I was like, "Oh, your eyes, your skin is like you're aging."
Yeah.
You're almost 50.
Yeah, it's time for him to go.
Yeah. So
he wants us to work. I love everything about this. This is God. If there wasn't so many championship matches, this would be the main. This is a big fight.
I do need Brock to hit an F5 though.
He does need to get a lick back on Oba. They're making Oba look like
Oba needs to cut a promo.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe he doesn't, but if he
cut fine promos in NXT as well, which I thought
like if you have confidence in his promo ability, have him cut a promo, Paul Heyman gets involved. Brock sneaks behind him and like does like an F5 outsider on the stage.
That works.
Something.
Yeah.
Unless you want to make Oba, because if Oba just gets the one-up spin all the way in, Brock's winning.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is the end of the world, but I do want Oba Femi to win this match.
Yeah.
But Brock needs to get some heat back.
A lot will tell what happens, because I do believe this is a night two, my fault. I think this is night 2, first hour ESPN. Because ESPN loves WWE, but ESPN loves Brock Lesnar.
It's the main event of
the first hour.
The first hour.
Yeah. I think this is a night 2 on ESPN.
Oh my God. Do you think they do a second thing of Pyro when they go to pay-per-view? Or go to ESPN?
I really hope not.
God.
I really hope
it's like
not.
When Nitro did Pyro for the second hour while a match was going on in the ring.
Yeah, AEW does that. And don't be AEW. No, I don't know. But this, Lord, I was thinking about this too. If they dragged out Brock's open challenge, like if Oba had the powerbomb segment of MSG, that would be insane. I mean, it was crazy when they did San Antonio.
Yeah. No, I mean, because the timing would have to match up. Because what would you have done those other 2 weeks? Because that powerbomb was, this is my match.
Yeah.
That set up the match.
Yeah.
That booked the match.
Yeah.
Like that was absolutely incredible. What they did last week with the clothesline, absolutely incredible. Brock just giving that look like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, what am I in for? So it all works.
Yeah, it all works. It's fun. This is my most anticipated match of the entire card.
It's still Roman Punk for me. Well, let me rephrase. Match this.
Yes.
Outcome.
Story.
Yeah, story.
Yeah.
Story, yeah.
Story.
Because it's just going to be, I hope it goes more than 7 minutes. I hope it's a pretty decently long match.
If it can go a good 12, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
It can go a good 12. So I think that'll be a good enough spot for them. 12 without entrances, because the entrances are going to be ridiculous.
One critique about Monday. I love the Oba strut, but if you're going there for a fight, just do what Punk did. Just walk down there. Why are you strutting to fight security?
Because it's viral.
It is.
The
I know.
strut's viral.
I know it is, and the crowd loves it, and it goes with this music. But if you're, it's like when Rhea did a run-in, she did her stomp.
Oh, that was on NXT. I remember.
You know what I mean? It's just like, I know you play the character in routine, but you got to live in the moment.
Get to it, yeah.
The strut did not serve them. It's like if Punk did its clobbering time.
Mm-hmm.
When he's taped up, he's ready to go.
Yeah, I will say this: the one genius tweak they did with Oba's entrance music, with the pause before like they do a drum intro and then they pause for like 5 seconds.
Oh yeah,
and then you hear the rest of the song. Brilliant.
The
that
camera
one
shots,
tweak made
the
such a
lighting,
difference.
the smoke. Yeah, the presentation of him, because he's
big.
He's big,
Yeah.
but like Brock's bigger.
Brock's wider.
Drew's bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So like there are, but how Oba is presented, you think in your mind that
He's
Oba
larger
is
than
bigger.
life.
Yeah, you think Oba is bigger than both of them until you stand next to me, like, oh.
Him and Brock are around the same size. Same height, actually.
Yeah, same height.
Yeah. But yeah, this will be good. Another feud that's actually heating up just because they like to beat the crap out of each other the last 2 weeks. Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vicaire. That fight last week on Raw, when Stephanie like threw her in Gorilla.
Yeah.
She like powerbombed her in Gorilla with like no give at all. And you can hear the thud. I was like, oh, this might be a real fight. This might be a real fight. I love the back and forth. I love how Liv Morgan remembered like the most basic of Spanish.
Yeah, Dom's been teaching.
Yeah. She literally said your mother is trash. That's literally what she said. I did hate the fact that Liv Morgan's like, this is where I'm from. This is my hometown. I'm like, you're from Jersey.
You're from Jersey.
Stop it, Gianna.
Not the same.
Stop it, Gianna.
Not the same. I would never say my hometown is from Jersey. My hometown's Massachusetts, but I would never say I'm from New York.
Yeah. I love the fact that it's gotten to the point where just like, you talk about my family, I talk about your family. We're just gonna beat the crap out of each other. And I like how this is going.
Yeah, it's a natural progression.
You know, Roxanne coming in, and I do hate Roxanne's working punches.
No,
her wheelbarrow punches.
It's great. You know why it works? Because of her scream.
She's small.
Yeah, like
stature-wise,
she needs to lay in on the punches a little heavier because they're more like just like this cat slaps.
She looks like a kid. She looks like a kid.
But I mean, she's like 24, so she's a kid.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know I knew she was gone, but I didn't realize she was like injured.
I didn't notice she was gone either. To be honest with you, they're like Roxanne's back from injury. I was like, what?
I realized it last week. I'm like, where the? I know. You know what it was? I realized it when they turned on Finn. I'm like, where's Roxanne?
I didn't even know. I thought she was part of the beatdown. Totally forgot.
No, she wasn't there.
Totally forgot. No, I love how this is going. Stephanie Vaquer, just amazing all around. The all black, the fight. Like this doesn't need a step, but I'm interested to see what match they put together.
Agreed. It does not need a step.
Does not need a step, but I'm interested to see what match they put together. And now we're going to move on to a match that still needs a little bit more, although Jade did recruit some baddies.
Oh, I've heard bad things. I haven't watched anything, but I've heard very bad things.
So
the chemistry's not there.
Not yet. The story's there a little bit, but you don't remember the key parts. So I think the story with Michin and BFAB aligning with Jade is that Rhea's not really for the people, which kind of plays for like the girls backstage, and that she just takes, which kind of reminds you of the feud that
was their Twitter beef.
That was their Twitter beef.
Yeah, Rhea's politicking.
Yeah. And that would have been good, but this is like 2 weeks too late.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you didn't believe me? Here's my proof. Baddies.
Yeah. I like the fact that Jade is the classic heel needs help, and I like her having baddies around her because I think it does elevate her character.
I think these are the right two baddies as well.
Yeah.
But I think this probably could have been done earlier.
I agree. To give it more of like they didn't strike when it was hot.
Yeah. I'm gonna say even before that, even.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because Jade hasn't been on pay-per-views. She hasn't defended.
And the times that she has beaten people, she did beat up on Michin and BFAB. So it seemed kind of weird, but all of a sudden they just turned.
Yeah.
Like this, so there wasn't really much investment in like why they are what they are.
Just because she has no one to work with, and they have no one to work with.
Yeah. Also, because like this could have been a Jordan Grace position, and Jordan's hurt.
Yeah, and she's out.
Chelsea Green's also hurt as well.
Chelsea Green's also out. Yeah.
They both broke their ankles, which is kind of funny. They both have the same injury.
That sucks.
You know, well, Chelsea Green did kick like a 35-yard field goal in the Pittsburgh's practice facility with a broken ankle.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you didn't see the video?
No, good for her. I can't do that, and I have two good ankles.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a storyline that's like I like BFAB. Like I said, BFAB and Michin, I think are the perfect people for Jade. But it's just like you should have struck when it was hot.
Was it ever? Oh yeah, because that was bad. It was hot for a second.
Yeah, but the Twitter beef that should have been the week that they did it.
Yeah, I don't think the match is going to be good either, if I'm honest.
I don't know. Who knows? I mean, this is also kind of it's just also a problem with WWE that they did as well, where Jade kind of revealed that Jade was like, "You weren't my first choice. I wanted Charlotte, not you."
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, for Jade, WWE played like it was going to be Charlotte Jade.
Yeah, I think that would have been worse. Honestly,
I think it would have been better because I think Charlotte could help carry Jade in a promo war. Where Rhea's fine, but it always seems like Rhea's just copycatting whatever Jade's saying.
Yeah,
in an Australian accent.
You know, that's fair. Is the weakest part of Rhea's game her promo work?
Yes, I would say yeah.
I mean, she's okay. Give it a Bret Hart scale. I'm serious. 10 on look.
Yes.
I give her 8.5, 9 on the in-ring.
She's probably a 6 on promo.
Yeah, I'd probably give her a 7 on promo.
Yeah, it's the weakest part of her game.
Yeah. Like sometimes she hits it well, but she kind of cuts the same promo every single time. Mommy's going to kill you.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with me. Every now and then when something, she's good at, you know what it is? She's good at reacting. She's not good at creating.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, I think Jade and Charlotte was the match, and then they kind of just pivoted to another direction, which is fine because Jade and Alexa were great as a tag team.
Charlotte and Alexa.
I mean, Charlotte's my boy.
And it's the same thing with the IC title, right? They want to get more people on the card, so they figured, let's do a multi-team match instead of Rhea and Io versus the Bella Twins.
Yeah, Io still got a path to Mania. I think we are getting Io Asuka, which will probably be an amazing match.
Yes, agreed.
It will be an amazing match. But Jade with the badge, we'll see what goes. This needs something. This needs like what they gave to Cody and Randy with Stephanie adding the lore. This needs lore. We don't have lore for this match yet.
Yeah, I don't know if it needs a stip, maybe a street fight.
We already have a street fight, technically.
True.
So who knows what's going to happen. But moving on, we're going to do double mid cards here because we have Penta and Sami both recently winning their titles. Both going to Mania. We have Sami defending his title now against Trick Williams at Mania. And I have a fear of this is a transition. This is a transition for Sami.
Was Carmelo a babyface or a heel?
I think he was just Melo. So Melo had I think almost 100 or plus day run as the United States champion.
Yeah, it's a shame they couldn't do Melo Trick.
I was like, Sami winning, I was very upset that Sami won because I'm like, fuck, are we really not going to have Melo on the card after all the work he did? Because Melo won it at the end of last year, the final SmackDown of the year. He had great open challenges. Him and Ilya Dragunov went bananas multiple weeks. He went up against almost the entire mid card. He put on great matches with everybody. He even went up against I think Dr. Wagner Jr., the Latin American champion. Yeah, AAA Latin American champion on SmackDown once. And I was like, just to take it off of him right before Mania, I was like, there's something weird about that. Granted, it was at the hands of Trick. It was at the hands of a Trick interference. So they're setting it up.
I know what it is. Ticket sales.
I also think, also him and Kalani, I think, are getting married soon.
That could be part of it as well.
Yeah.
But Sami sells more tickets.
Yeah, it just seemed like a weird way to shoehorn him in just so he can drop the Trick.
That's fine. I love Trick.
That Trick entrance is going to be amazing.
Yeah, Trick rocks, dude. I love Trick.
Yeah. Penta, on the other hand, winning the IC title from Dom several weeks ago. Number one, I love the jacket he came out with last night. But he is going to be in a ladder match for the IC title because let's put the IC title in a ladder match at WrestleMania. It works
that's why I said when Dom dropped, I'm like, yeah, they need more people on the card. It's going to be a multi-man ladder match, and Dom and Finn can be solo. So
you have Jade McDonough, Rusev, Javon Evans, which, my Lord Almighty, that's going to be crazy.
Yeah, the belt might need to be a little higher. Because he can probably get it from the fourth rung. Just jump up and grab it.
Yeah. And I forgot who the fifth person is. We'll look
Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee. Yeah. Dragon Lee has been doing great too. Him and Penta were fun. So for the first time in a long time, I think we have both mid-card titles being defended at Mania. For the men, at least. Which is very, very good. I like it. They're going to put on good spots. I want to see what they do with Melo this week. If Melo's off to be, that means he probably has something essentially getting married.
Yeah, he's got, yeah.
But I do see a path where it is a Trick and Melo rivalry on the main roster for the U.S. title.
Which would be lovely.
Perfect thing to do to start Era again.
A nice summer feud.
Correct. Yeah. They have great chemistry. They're really, really fun. Hank. Hi, Hank. How you doing, buddy? It is a nice summer feud. Somebody can go into SummerSlam with. Someone said Trick Williams was like my food in the microwave when he's on the platform. I was like, that's really funny.
Whoop that Trick.
So there's that. So we have that. We have another rush of a match because we have this match, which is kind of, okay, we're not going to give you the fatal four-way, but we are going to give you an unsanctioned match at Mania between Drew and Jacob Fatu, and the fact that they keep on beating the crap out of each other for one reason or another. Still not explained. This is a match to end the feud. It's unsanctioned technically. And to be honest with you, it should have been Hell in a Cell. They're perfect for it. But they're going to give them they're going to give them unsanctioned. They're going to do crazy whatever that they need to do. I still kind of feel bad for Jacob Fatu. I thought he was going to be in that championship scene with Drew and Cody and all of them.
Oh my God, Terrence Howard sings Trick Williams to the ring at me. That would be hilarious. Stop it, Charles.
Stop it.
But yeah, this match, who cares? I'm going to be straight up. Who cares?
It's going to be fun. It's going to be chaotic. It is what it is. You know, it got to the point where they just... I've lost a lot of interest in this match because they just keep fighting every week. And the problem is there's no reason to it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you just got to say, Drew's the one who took up Jacob Fatu a few months ago. That's all you got to say.
Yeah.
That's it. That's literally all you need.
Yeah. Drew's the one that did it, and I'm just going to beat his ass every time I see him. And they didn't do that. But it'll be a match. It'll be a thing. It'll be fun. It'll be gruesome. It'll be just what you want. And moving forward in another random switch of the titles, you gave the Usos a brand new theme on Monday.
Which I do like.
When I heard, I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, that's not bad.
Oh, they're turning heel. That's what that means.
That's not bad. And then for them to lose at the hands of Logan Paul's mother, and IShowSpeed, who once every couple of years is Logan Paul's black sacrificial lamb at WrestleMania, which looks like IShowSpeed is going to be that person again. If you've noticed, in mostly all of Logan Paul's appearances, he always brings a black friend that always takes the beating for him.
Yep, isn't it great? KSI.
Speed was a couple of years ago. Because Speed got taken out by Randy.
Yep. Anyone who's not his brother.
Pretty much. They just so happen to be a completely different color from him.
Although his brother is probably still eating out of a straw.
That's a hell of a punch.
Yeah, he got his jaw broken in like 3 places.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Was it Anthony Joshua? Was that the fighter?
I want to say it was a Brit, but
I don't know boxing. But I know Jake Paul got beat the fuck up.
I've seen that replay 1,000 times. It's beautiful. Yeah. So does this mean, does IShowSpeed again become another celebrity a la Jelly Roll, which we're not really going to talk about? Also at Mania, I'm going to say yes. Speed shows up. I don't know what they do with the Vision in this.
Yeah, of course it shows up. I mean, Mania's show of shows. Celebrities are always there.
Yeah.
I don't mind Jelly Roll. I like Jelly Roll.
He cuts I will tell you, Jelly cuts a great promo. I
don't need him in the ring, which I know he's been physical and active. Like that SummerSlam match was fine. It was good.
I thought he did a better job this past week on SmackDown.
I haven't seen any of his SmackDown stuff, but I know he's in great shape, lost a shit ton of weight. His story is really incredible.
His finisher is a choke slam, which is really funny.
Which is great, because what else is he going to do? He can't do acrobatics.
No.
He has a great passion for it. He respects the business. He puts the work in. But some of it's just like, hey, man, don't stay in your lane a little bit.
Yeah.
But I know people hate Jelly Roll for one reason or another, but I like Jelly Roll.
I'm not a fan of his music. That's just me. But like you said, I like the fact that he respects the business. I forgot who said it, but he's been training at the PC.
Yeah.
And he willingly was like, after training and everything, he willingly was like, all right, so how do we break down the ring? Show me everything. Yeah. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah. And he was like, hey, I want to lose.
Yeah. At SummerSlam, he's like, yeah, lose. It's my call. I want to lose.
What's not to love?
Exactly. He does take a bad RKO.
Yeah.
Well. He like Linda McMahon did almost.
Oh God.
It wasn't as bad, but it took him a while to get to the ground.
Yeah, you're supposed to like just jump out. You
jump and go flat. Yeah.
It's like a belly flop.
Pretty much. But yeah, so these guys won the tag titles. This is like the 5th title change in the past month.
I don't mind this because the Usos are going on whatever the hell is Roman's doing. They probably, honestly, dude, they're doing Bloodline 2.0 and it's going to be bad.
Well, Jimmy's not going to be around for much longer.
True. Yeah, it's true. Naomi's going to pop soon.
Yeah.
So Jay's going to turn heel and join Roman, which is not going to be great. So the Vision, this is the Vision's like, hey guys, thanks for staying healthy.
Seriously.
I don't know what the hell they probably do something with LA Knight, WrestleMania, probably.
Yeah.
LA Knight, and God, who the hell tags with LA Knight?
I don't know.
Who cares, honestly? But yeah, whatever. Good for these two. Next.
Yeah. Pretty much. And then last but not least, of the matches we are going to talk about, because there are more matches that we did not talk about, but last but not least, we finally figured out what we all knew for the longest time. We're getting a women's fatal 4-way at Mania.
Yep, they all had to come down.
Yep. Bliss and Char, Bailey and Lyra, the Bella Twins, which Nikki surprisingly is healthy after almost like snapping her ankle on freaking Friday, versus Nia and Lash, aka the Irresistible Forces, which this should be a fine match. You know, I kind of like, it's not like I don't matter. Like, I love Lash. I love what Nia and Lash are doing. But it just feels like there's not enough oomph for this.
Yeah, it's a participation match, and everyone knows it.
Featuring the Bellas.
Yes.
You know, featuring the Bellas. And listen, it's a match to get them on the card. It's fine. It doesn't matter really who wins here. It's going to be a funky little showcase.
Yeah, you know the Bellows feel disrespected.
Well, yeah, because apparently Brie came out and was like, after the Rumble, she's like, you know,
they had nothing for us. Yeah, they had nothing for us.
Yeah, they were just like, well, we'll let you know when we're ready. I'm like, what? Like, it's one of those things where, again, they didn't start this early enough. Yeah. They just didn't. They didn't start early enough.
They're definitely like, we're Hall of Famers. We should be in like a tag match.
I love how, I did mention this 2 weeks ago, how the Bellas, Charlotte Flair, and Charlotte Flair. It's what happened.
Yeah, well, call a spade, right?
Yeah, right. I'm just interested to see where this all goes with all of this. And what I do like about, not this in particular, but as we go to the outro, this WrestleMania in particular, almost all of the current NXT call-ups are in WrestleMania. The entire main event of Stand and Deliver last year, which was Oba, Trick, and Javon Evans, all have Mania spots.
That's good. It means the pipeline's still healthy.
Mm-hmm. Lash Legend, the recent call-up, has a Mania spot. Jordan Grace would probably have one, but she's injured. You know, which sucks for her. But of the recent talent that have been very noticeable coming from NXT, they all have Mania spots.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a very good sign.
That's good. I'm glad the Miz didn't take one.
I do love Miz.
Maybe the Miz and John Cena have a segment.
I would love that. I would love that, especially with Miz's new being like a motivational teaser. It's like motivate, inspire. What's the Z? I forgot what it was.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. It's eliminate.
No, I forgot what it is. It's really funny though. But yeah, no, the NXT pipeline seems to be going well. It's. I wonder if we're going to do anything with Julia and Kiana James. Is like of anybody outside of Julia that's been doing well. She's been doing okay. Kiana James has stood out a lot in the last couple of months.
Yes, I remember her in the chamber. Yeah, she was great.
She was great in the chamber.
God, what's Tiffany Stratton going to do?
Oh, it's Julia and Tiffany for the U.S. title. I think that's what it's going to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
It's Julia and Tiffany. Tiffany just didn't. It's just a bad draw for Tiffany this year.
It is. So she drew the short straw, and she needs to turn heel.
Yeah, and she also she had her first championship. She lost to Jade. She didn't need to go back into it.
Oh God, no. She turns heel and goes after Rhea. There's your summer feud. It's
possible. I mean, Tiffany is not a good babyface. I will tell you that. She's not a good babyface. She's better as like the bitchy Brad.
Yeah, bitchy Barbie with fake tits. What else do you what else do you need?
You know, she's good as like the bitchy annoying Barbie. They just made her a face because she was getting so popular. When it's Tiffany time.
Yeah. God, it would be really funny if they brought her in. She was like, her gimmick was, my father will do this.
Well, that was her original gimmick in NXT.
Oh, hilarious.
She was a daddy's girl. She was a bratty daddy's girl. And then she was on a pod and was just like, the reason that we moved away from that, Shawn was like, I don't have a daddy for you. It's like, I don't have anybody to be like your on-screen daddy. I don't have
the dad.
Yeah.
What if she was just like a great collie?
It's something that would work at NXT. It wouldn't work in the main roster.
Daddy Kali, he's like a prime minister of India. my dad is the Maharaja.
It would do wonders at NXT. Wonders at NXT.
It would be so God, that would be so stupid.
Wonders at NXT, it would die on the main roster really quickly.
My dowry was worth 3 times more than your salary, bitch.
Oh God.
You know how many matchmakers I had try and match me up? I said no to all of them. I'm Kali's little girl.
He's so dumb. It'd be so dumb. It's brilliant. It's a perfect for the NXT crowd.
I'm not defending this belt in a Punjabi prison match. Daddy says I don't have to.
That would be God. It'd be great to just pair Tiffany with the most one of the most absurd people ever. Like Kali would have been hysterical. Like, oh,
the $1 Million Man could have worked.
Yeah, too bad he literally embezzles money.
Yeah, I remember he embezzled money. Yeah, I remember he had that run with the $1 Million Championship with LA Knight, and then he has left with the belt.
Yeah. LA Knight is the last $1 Million champion.
So fucking stupid. Yeah, he really wants to be Austin.
Oh man, if Vince was still in charge, he would be the daddy for Tiffany Stratton. Its writing would be on the wall there.
Yeah. Well, I guess if Ric Flair was on better terms with the company, Rick would be like, "Which one was your mother?"
Honestly, could you imagine if that was the story for Tiffany and Charlotte?
It would. Oh my God, I forgot
like
that
they
drama
were
last
feuding,
year.
and Rick's like the father of Tiffany.
Rick's like, Charlotte, baby.
That's your sister.
I have to tell you something.
It's an Attitude Era storyline, but it would so work.
It would work. they tried it with Lacey Evans.
Yeah, they
kind
did.
of.
And then she got pregnant. And
then she was pregnant for real.
Yeah, and then the storyline was over.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's a shame. Lacey Evans is the character work they need in the women's roster, though. I loved her as a Southern Belle. You nasties.
You nasties.
She was so funny.
She would have been a great baddie.
Yes, her and Jade.
I know the dynamic is like the baddies versus black women, but for some reason that Southern Belle, like,
Southern Belle Lacey with Jade would be great.
On paper, you're like, there's no way this is gonna work. And you see it on TV, you're like,
perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
You nasty.
You nasties. So good.
Lacey comes in, he's like, "Yeah, y'all are ashy.
You nasties. Get some lotion, you nasties." So good. Other matches that are on the card that we haven't talked about is probably just one. Finn and Dom, because that's going to happen.
That was announced. Yeah.
That was announced. Finn and Dom is announced as well. Currently, at the moment, there are 12, so expect 2 more matches to be officially announced.
Yeah, 7 and 7.
Yeah.
Although I think, 6 and 6 would be good, though.
They're going to put Io Asuka.
Yeah. So you need one more.
It's probably going to be Tiffy and Julia.
Yeah, 7 and 7.
7 and 7.
That's fine.
Yeah,
no
fine.
Issues.
And now we have to wait another couple of weeks to see how this all comes together.
Yeah.
And pretty much we'll just work from there.
I mean, they're doing it somehow.
Somehow they're doing it. We need a lot of lore. There are spots that are doing well. There are spots that we need to ramp stuff up real quick.
Yeah. I'm excited for what I'm excited for.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, what is it? Nickelback's the theme song now?
Yeah, one of them. It's like, because I haven't heard the I'm Back song, Back in the Saddle.
I forgot
what happened to Aerosmith.
It's not Aerosmith, it's a Nickelback song.
Oh wow, they changed. Wow.
Nickelback's the official theme song. I forgot what the song is.
Maybe the I'm Back in the Saddle again was just like we're going back to Vegas. It was
probably
it was like because it stopped like after Rumble.
Yeah. Yeah, they made Nickelback the official theme song person. No Flow Rider, which is a shame.
Thank God. No Weeknd. Thank God.
Weeknd had a good run.
Too long.
Nah, the Weeknd's
his songs are like too sad.
No, they're not. Not all of them.
Wasn't Save Your Tears for Another Day one of the theme songs?
No, it was Blinding Lights was one.
Blinding. That was
Blinding
WrestleMania
Lights.
40.
Blinding Lights.
Ooh, I'm blinding, light, and yeah. God. You know what it is? I think WrestleMania ruined the weekend for me because I heard those goddamn songs too much. In the Super Bowl halftime show, I didn't like that either.
I loved his halftime show was fun. I mean, it didn't have to be. You know how many times I heard My House when I was up in Mania 32?
Yeah, a lot.
It was like every commercial break was My House.
Welcome to my house.
Yeah.
I don't mind Florida. I don't mind Florida. Florida gets a bad rap. I refuse to call him Florida.
There's no hyphenation, so it is Florida with a capital R. So he hasn't come up with music in years. It's perfectly fine. So, anyway, folks, that is the end of our show. Again, a lot of crazy Mania stuff to go through and sift through. But we're gonna do a lot more of it as the weeks go on. We also have AEW Dynasty to talk about next week, so be prepared for that as well, Mr. Tarashok, because AEW, is on.
There goes first place.
This is why I have DVR, so I can just watch Dynamite on my leisure. So, also speaking of AEW, real quick, you will enjoy this. Well, Mercedes is down to only 2 belts.
Ooh.
She has been dropping globally. To much success, actually. One of the places where she finally dropped the belt and gave that belt notoriety, they gave that promotion a TV deal.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Good for them.
Yeah. So she's on a crazy run, which at some point I will talk about ad nauseum. Some of the crazy stuff she's doing for women's wrestling as a whole, and bringing notoriety on a global perspective. But just thought I'd let you know she is down to 2 belts.
Good.
She's down to 2 belts, Monet. And so she should be, which means she should be making her AEW return soon.
Yeah. Good for her.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this up. I got to pick up Jazz at the train station soon.
Yeah, you definitely should do that. And also, I got to watch 2 episodes of Daredevil because they're coming out tonight.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, Daredevil's so fucking good.
What have I been watching? Well, I was watching an anime, but then, did you ever watch Black Sails, the pirate show?
No, I've heard of it though.
It was on Stars, and it's on my list forever. It's leaving Netflix on the 16th, so I've been binging all 4 seasons, and I'm almost done with the 3rd season. It's only 10 episodes, so I got to finish those. Gotcha.
All right, so let you get to finish that. I got to finish all my Bond movies. I'm still not done with those yet, so we'll get to those in a little bit at some point. Before I might watch them on your bachelor party trip. To be honest with you, just to get through them. We'll see what happens. Oh, we might need cigars for your trip too. Anyway, folks, you have been listening. Yeah, you have been listening to Kings of the Rings podcast, folks. Episode number 438, Mania Blitz, because we are totally blitzkrieging this Mania build. I have been your host, King Ricky Rose. You can find me at Ambassador Biggs across all social media outlets, BIGZ Ambassador Biggs. Find Kings of the Rings podcast at KOTR_podcast across all platforms. Like, share, subscribe, leave us 5-star reviews, buy some of our fantastic merch, some of what I am wearing right now. The links to all of that are in the description below, or if you're watching us right now, they are in the QR code in the top left corner. Yeah, there you go.
New apartment, same fuck up.
Yeah, exactly, pretty much. If you are listening to us, make sure you listen to us on Wrestle Addict Radio, the cure for the common wrestling podcast, and follow Wrestle Addict Radio socials at addict_wrestle on Twitter and at Wrestle Addict Radio, all one word, everywhere else. Links again are in the description below or also in the QR code above right there. Like I said, Mania's building up. We're probably going to bring Mance back for our Mania show because
hell yeah, I saw he took my place 2 weeks ago, so that was cool. You guys got him in there.
Very last minute.
Good.
Very last minute. But he was able to do it. Follow Mance's little best WrestleMania main events countdown on his TikTok. It's pretty great. But yeah, we've got a lot of Mania stuff to go. AEW next week we're going to really go into. We're going to recap NXT off air. And we're just going to keep going from there, and hopefully Kay gets her job and they're going to come back as well, because it's a busy season for us all around. Will Tarashok.
Yeah, man, baseball season's back. I am so backed into baseball. I said I wasn't going to be watching the Yankees this year, but nope, they got me right back in. She sent me a website where I can find and watch them.
Nice.
Unfortunately, Ricky, I had to watch the Mariners broadcast last night, and I wanted to kill myself.
That bad?
Yeah, it was the only option, but it's better than paying for a VPN. So there is always that.
There's some very positive.
So yeah, go Yankees. Let's see how long. It's early in the year. They always play well. Wait until June, and they drop like 30 games in 6 weeks. So
Yeah, no one gets paid to do well in April. We get paid to do well in later on in the year. So when we come back next week, folks, we are going to talk about NXT Stand and Deliver. We're going to talk about some of the Mania build, but we are going to talk about AEW Dynasty and what's going on over in that brand. MJF still champion. Will Ospreay should be on his way to returning to full strength. So AEW might be cooking a little bit as they get into All In season as well. All In, Double or Nothing season, even before that as well. So it's a good time to be a wrestling fan. And the TNA's doing well too. They brought back Mickie James.
Hey!
TNA is doing well too, so shout out to TNA. We got to give them some more of that too, because they just had Sacrifice, I think, last week or something like that. One of the random TNA Friday pay-per-views that I always forget that's on. It's a TNA thing. It is what it is. So until next week, folks, goodbye, good night. We shall see you soon. And yeah, no, we're never gonna have Slack on. We should bring Slack on for a TNA, because I know Slack doesn't watch TNA.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
That would be really good.
Slack, did not do your homework.
Yeah, and we'll call the episode. We'll call the episode "Caught Slacking."
Ah, that's pretty good. That's good. That's good.
But yes, fuck you, Slack. We'll see you next week. This has been a Wrestle Addict Radio branded podcast.